and welcome to Super Smash Bros. League, Season 6, Playoffs Week 3. I'm Snevy Sam and I'm joined today by...
Malachi.
And yeah, we got an interesting week. This week we've had I think a pretty big upset last week where Villains, the top team in the league, got knocked down to the losers bracket.
Yeah. And I mean, it's been I will say all four matches last week were really good. And I think we're in for another 4 great matches in the last full week of Smash League this season.
Yes, that's true. Next week is going to be half as long.
Yeah.
2 teams getting eliminated this week, either Pokemon Masters or Super Bash Sisters, and either Villains or Retro. I mean, I think regardless of who gets eliminated, all these teams have really, it's really impressive to make it to week 3, even if you get eliminated in the losers bracket here.
Yeah, I mean there is no shame of making it this far. Like we've already had 4 teams eliminated, so you know, hey, you've done well to make it this far.
But I guess let's just get into our first match.
Yeah, probably the hypest of the hype. We got the top of the top with Mystic versus Phalanx.
Indeed. So, Mystic versus Phalanx. Mystic had an incredible win against Villains last week, even though Mystic, is at the was towards the bottom of the league in the main season, and they are getting the advantage against Phalanx, who very nearly made it into the bye week.
Yeah, I mean, it should promise to be a good match. Like if Mystic can keep things up, like Phalanx has shown a few chinks in their armor the last few weeks. I think, like with DDD having been very dominant in the main season, keeping him confined to one match is definitely showing where the rest of the team sits. And they're very strong, but they're not quite they don't quite have the same gravitas that they did in the main league, at least in my opinion.
Yeah. But even past that, I don't know. It's interesting because I guess we'll get into our first matchup here, which is Kazuya versus Ike. I mean, Kazuya is such a dangerous character to get through. Granted, he did have a pretty bad loss week 1 of the playoffs versus Wii Fit Trainer, but he's been pretty solid otherwise.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone has an off week, and there's something to be said for the difference in the playoff format, because I think a big part of that, and I might be wrong about this, but I think he died as his Sothis was activating that week. He didn't really get to benefit from it. So, but yes, he is still very dangerous.
Yeah, meanwhile, Ike, also a very strong character, has had some very strong performances in playoffs past. He's got a really high attack build. But, so if anyone can take out Kazuya, Ike is certainly up there.
Yeah, I mean, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see. Kazuya versus Ike. So, what are these characters running?
So, Kazuya is running what is his normal build at this point. Nickname Devil, Attack 1, Defense 2, Support 3. Sothis, Tifa, AI. Ike is nickname Counter V2, running Attack plus 4, Defense or Support 3, Quickman, Saria, Victini, Gygus, AI. So, yeah, and both of them showcasing how dangerous they can be.
Ooh, nice counter from Ike.
Ooh, yeah, very nice counter.
Oh, like that quick draw is gonna hit, activating Kazuya's Sothis. Kazuya has his Rage Art up. If he connects it, Ike breaks through it.
Did that do like 30 damage in one shot from that up smash?
Yeah, something around there.
Man. I mean, Kazuya really struggling here. I will say sometimes it's hard to tell how much someone's struggling when a hit does like 40 damage in one shot.
Yeah. Kazuya has his final smash on deck. Oh, and so does Ike. Whoever hits this is probably going to get the first KO. Oh, but Kazuya doesn't even need it. And his final smash is still draining. He's probably going to use it and miss, I'd say. Or, he might just waste it.
Yeah, I think he's just going to waste it. Yep, he just wastes it. Which, at this point, not the best idea from him. Like, he really should have just tried to wait out, what?
Well, that's the thing, is that Gaiga's AI kind of counters, nice hit from Ike. I don't think this will kill here.
This shouldn't kill. Not this early. Especially not as heavy as Kazuya is.
Yeah. But Gaiga's AI is kind of a counter to Tifa AI, because Tifa AI characters love to, charge their smash attacks, get as much damage as they can. But Gaiga's AI characters can just hold shield and counter.
Yeah, and I mean this is going to come down to who gets the best hit on next.
Yeah, Kazuya has his Rage Art. If he uses his down special, that could kill!
Yep, and I think that kills. Wow, man. High speed matchup between these two, but very, very close.
Yes. Kazuya Mishima taking the first win for Team Mystic.
Yeah, and if I'm Mystic, I'm very happy that Kazuya got that win. Especially considering what we have coming up next.
Indeed. Well, I mean, look at how close those damage numbers were.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, up next, we've got round 2, which is going to be on Arena Ferox Omega form.
Yep. Yeah, and we have Shulk versus Team DDD. Shulk, nicknamed Albedo, running Attack 4, Support 3. Roxas on Lindus AI, and DDD is nicknamed Fat Joke, running Attack 5, Support 2, Halberd, Eevee AI. And here's the big man himself, King DDD. Probably almost inarguably the best character from this past season.
I don't know. Bowser was quite good.
Yeah.
Bowser did have 50 damage higher than DDD and 0.3 KOs above him, so I think by both metrics.
That is fair.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But
I think strategically speaking, if I'm Mystic, I'm glad that if I'm losing anyone here, it's not going to be Ganondorf or Kazuya.
Oh, absolutely.
And alternatively, if I'm Phalanx here, you need to win this, because if you can't, I mean, Shulk's been fine this season. It's been, I think, his best season. But if you can't win against Shulk, you're gonna have some troubles against Ganondorf later and Zelda later, who are not against the strongest characters on Phalanx.
Yeah, I mean, this is really the make or break for Phalanx. If DDD loses here, I don't see a path to victory from here. Conversely, like if I am Mystic, I still think I would have put. Now, granted, they may have thought DDD would have come in later. Maybe their plan was to have, maybe Corrin or Palutena in against DDD, and Corrin's round 5, but maybe you expected DDD later, and maybe that's why you did it that way. But I still would have aimed to have a weaker character in second, just because I believe DDD has generally been second.
Well, at the very least, I believe he's been on their home map. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But regardless, I guess let's see how it goes. Shulk versus DDD.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
See which team made the right call and placement.
Yeah, I mean, just offhand, I've got to give it to DDD. He's been so effective on this map.
And Yeah, right now, already, Shulk
that
is just not having any luck getting in. He goes to jump art. That's going to help him get back to stage. I mean, if he's smart, he'll be able to use jump art to... No. We've seen in some matches where DDD can struggle off stage, you know, getting pushed too far horizontally. But this is not one of those weeks. And,
yeah, and if anyone's going to do it, I really don't think it would have been Shulk anyway. I think that the best thing here is just, you know, try to just knock him off. Oh, maybe wait and kill him with your final smash. Like I think that's all he can do. If he can hit with it.
No, he's gonna get KO'd as soon as he gets a smash meter, which means he's gonna lose half of it.
Yeah.
But the smash art could kill DDD from here with a good smash attack. DDD can't make it back from that. Okay, it is a tied match again. And Shulk switching to Buster Art.
I mean, Shulk. Okay, good job, Shulk. Ooh, 44 damage in one shot. That is just a lot of damage.
Oh, the final smash misses!
Oh,
that is huge for Shulk.
If
Shulk can hit, I don't think this final smash will kill unless he manages to trap DDD under the stage. But
I don't think he will with his final smash. What it is?
Yeah, I mean he'd have to basically go down there and bait DDD into coming down. Well, I don't know. Okay,
well,
I don't know.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
Yikes! Oh no. Well, that's rough for Phalanx.
Poor DDD. Okay. Good job, Shulk. Carrying his team this season, almost. Just with how much he's improved.
Yeah, I mean, and we can even see, in terms of the damage dealt, like, DDD easily out-damaged Shulk, but Shulk was just completely playing around DDD, got him off stage to take him out the first stock, got him with the final smash the second stock, at basically the exact place he needed to get him for it to ever kill.
Yeah, I mean, just impressive play. I did not expect that, especially when DDD got the kill early. But yeah, congratulations, Mystic, on going up 2-0.
And now Phalanx is going to need to pull the reverse 3-0, and this is a tough match to start doing that in, as we now have Ganondorf versus Fox.
Yeah, Ganondorf running a familiar build we may have just seen, almost, with Demise, nicknamed Demise, running Attack 5, Support 2, Halberd on Chun-Li AI, and against Fox, nicknamed Hidden, running Defense Force, Support 3, Gold Mario, Gigas AI.
So, if Fox can parry Ganondorf's Warlock punches with Gigas AI, because here's the thing, Gold Mario is not going to do anything against the Warlock punches. I mean, it's going to help versus the neutral airs or whatever else Ganondorf uses. But versus Warlock punch, it is not going to armor through it. He's not going to be able to do anything.
No. I think Fox is going to have to play like Shulk did. Just, jump around, get in that chip damage over time.
But you can't get Ganondorf off the stage here.
Yeah, I mean, you still got chip damage, and then maybe and then just kind of just knock him off like that. That's
I guess sort of play defensively, maybe charge up your final smash over time, and you'll be able to use that to take out Ganondorf. I guess we'll see Ganondorf versus Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Oops. Not the right one.
Forgot to switch it back to regular mode. That's fine.
Yep. Well. Yep. There you go.
There we go. It remembers that, but it doesn't remember what songs you picked. Anyway.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? But here we go.
Yes.
All right.
So here we go. Ooh, nice parry from Fox. That is what he's going to need to do. Because if he gets hit by any of those, he is taking a lot of damage, even with his defense +4.
Yeah, he just needs to get in there, but he's doing what he needs to.
Okay,
he's
good. Another parry.
Good. Yeah, good. He's doing what he needs to, and he's getting that chip damage in while Ganondorf tries for those big hits. And I think Fox can do this.
Oh no, he didn't parry that.
Oh.
And yeah, we can see one more of those, and that's a KO. Yeah. Okay, dodge that.
Fox dodge. Yeah, good job, Fox. You dodged. But yeah, it'll be fun to see if Fox can do it. Like he's charging up his final smash.
Okay, nice parry.
Another parry. Good job. I mean, it'd be nice to see like a wizard kick from Ganondorf next. You know, I know Chun-Li AI isn't exactly the AI to hope for it, but
yeah. Oh, I mean, just a neutral air was almost enough to KO there. Yeah, I mean, Ganondorf is just fit. Yeah, okay, another parry.
Yeah, I mean, but man, good job, Fox. Gotta say, like
but the forward throw takes him out.
Well, I will say, Ganondorf just needs to hit with his final smash.
He's going to because it's a very good final smash.
Especially on this stage. There you go. Get that damage on him. Try to survive. Like I believe Fox is an insta-kill when he's this high.
No. I mean, on this stage it is, but no, it's not. It doesn't literally delete people. It just blasts them.
Yeah, but if Ganondorf can survive, yeah.
He's not going to survive.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he can just survive to the final smash, absorb that, and just keep doing what he's been doing, he's got this.
Like, I mean, from here, Ganondorf just needs one more Warlock Punch to win. Or, you know, a couple neutral airs and a forward throw like he did last time.
Yeah. Oh, man, but he's so slow.
Another good parry from Fox. Getting a combo.
Yeah, but Fox, I will say, Fox is doing really good for what he needs to be doing. He needs to be doing a little bit better.
Yeah, he's taken out.
But
I mean, he was playing very well. The problem is that it was literally impossible.
Yeah, I mean, it was just too high a bar to climb, and you can't blame him for it. So,
unfortunately, there's no stat at the end for how many parries you got successfully, but it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was at least a half dozen when all was said and done. And I mean, as I said, Fox did the best he could. I think he just didn't have a great matchup here. And, you know, if it was on a different map, maybe, you know, we could have seen him keep going. But congratulations to Mystic on another major upset. Just a fantastic run they're having here in the postseason.
Yeah, incredible 3-0 win from Mystic. Phalanx getting knocked down to the losers bracket. Obviously not out of it yet. That I think there's going to be some teams down there that are not happy about having to fight Phalanx next week.
Understandable.
But yeah, Mystic on their way. They only need one more match win in order to get to the championships for the first time.
Yeah.
So Mystic is on their way there.
Yeah. Well, good luck to both teams.
Yes, and on to the next match.
Yeah.
For match 2, we have Team Excalibur. Well, I definitely changed these. Versus Team Arsenal. I don't know what's up with.
I mean, you're just playing the matches you want to see.
Yes.
You know, because maybe in another couple weeks we'll see Excalibur versus Pokemon Masters. I don't know.
But anyway, Excalibur versus Arsenal.
Swords versus guns, the classic fight. Who will win? The people who brought guns to a sword fight, or the people who brought swords to a gun fight?
Yes.
Two Both these teams, I believe, were on. Let's see. Let me double check. Arsenal was at 6-5, and
Excalibur got the bye week. Yeah.
Yeah, they were 8-3.
Yep.
Yeah. So two very tough teams. They're doing well to make it here in the winners bracket so far. Yeah. I can see either team taking this.
Yeah. And both teams have some interesting decisions, so to speak, on their lineup. I guess we'll start with our first match, Cloud versus Min Min.
On 4 side.
Yeah, on 4 side, which is the stage I don't think we ever see.
It usually gets picked about once or twice a season. Very similar to Saffron City.
I think it gets picked once or twice a preseason, and then no one picks it in the main season.
Yeah, I do remember seeing it a couple times. Like you said, it might be I'm thinking of it gets chosen in the preseason, but whenever it gets used, it usually doesn't get selected often because of just the little pitfalls and such. Sometimes trip up the characters. So it will be interesting to see how that plays out for Excalibur. Because it could either be really good, because I don't think Arsenal has a lot of, they've got some characters that don't have great recoveries, but it could also kind of backfire against them because, they actually did really good. And, King K. Rool is going to be on this map, so it's going to be, it's going to be a fight.
Yeah, but I guess, let's get into it. Cloud versus Min Min.
Yeah, Cloud, nicknamed Ventus, running Attack 4, Defense 1, Support 2, Halberd, Create AI, versus Min Min, nicknamed Min Min, running Attack 4, Defense 2, Support 1, Victini, Tifa AI.
And she's just gonna let Cloud charge his limit, I guess. Nothing.
Min Min, why?
And that's what happens when you let Cloud charge his limit, honey.
Yeah, why? I don't understand. Why just let him charge? And I mean, that 87% damage is all on you, Min Min.
Yeah, but that is another thing. It's not just that there's gaps. It's also kind of hard to get around because of this big pillar in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is. But we've seen it on other maps where it's not as much of a hazard.
Ooh, and that nice up special from Cloud taking out Min Min.
Yeah. If Cloud's not careful, this final smash could kill him if Min Min uses it.
Yeah, I mean, she uses it over the wall. He could tech off of the wall and survive. We'll see. He's at pretty high percent. Yeah, he does.
I think he's gonna. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say I think he's gonna get killed by it, but he was just far enough away to tech off of it. So, but man, Cloud just putting in the damage, and he's about to get his.
Oh, that I think will kill.
That I think will kill.
And there we go. Excalibur taking the first match. First round, rather.
First round. Cloud in a very dominant performance against Min Min. Not too surprising. I think Min Min's really struggled this season.
She's I believe the weakest character they brought. They obviously benched Duck Hunt.
Yeah, they benched Duck Hunt. So Min Min, she was the weakest by a little bit. Rob and Falco aren't much higher above her. So not too surprising. We'll see how it goes from here, though, because it literally only goes up for Arsenal.
Well, I mean, you say that, but I think there are ways it could go down.
Fair. I was referring to the average damage stat. Everyone from here on up goes up.
Oh, yes.
Even technically Wolf, who's only 0.4 damage higher than her, it's still an improvement.
Mm-hmm. Plus, Wolf is a diamond character.
Yeah. So, but anyway, next match we have Meta Knight versus, speaking of Wolf, we have Wolf. Meta Knight, nicknamed Heartless, running Attack 3, Defense 2, Support 2, Polar Bear Crate AI. Wolf running Attack 3, Support 4, Celebi, Gigas AI.
Yeah, these are pretty close characters in terms of average. Meta Knight has slightly a lower average KOs, while Wolf has slightly slightly lower average damage. So, I think it's anyone's game here.
Yeah, this is anyone's game. Like you said, Meta Knight really struggles to get those kills, which I think is probably means this is Wolf's match to take. But yeah, like it's anyone's game. Both of these characters could take it very easily. Mm-hmm. So let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. Meta Knight versus Wolf.
Yeah, I will say probably the one thing that works in Wolf's favor is he is going to be able, both of these characters are going to be able to recover on this map. But I think Wolf's Celebi is going to help because Meta Knight's hits don't hit super hard.
Mm-hmm. We have Super Happy Tree here as Arsenal's home map. They've used it a couple times. They've also used Suzaku Castle a few times.
Yeah, so but we've seen we've also seen Suzaku Castle be a lot more what's the word I'm looking for? A lot more of a double-edged sword than I think we've seen this one be. But yeah, so far a Meta Knight taking an early damage lead and just being able to dance around Wolf, and Wolf has really struggled to have an answer for that.
Yeah, I mean, Wolf, he has the advantage of having Celebi, which means, once he gets hit away, you can sort of take his time coming back from those platforms. I think Wolf just can't deal with the, because his up smash is a multi-hit. He can't really deal with the Gold Mario.
Yeah, he's really struggling, although if he hits with this...
Ooh, that is close to the edge. That could kill.
Oh no, that will absolutely kill it. 95 damage, there's no way this does not kill.
Yeah, and Meta Knight is a pretty light character this season.
Yeah.
Ooh, a nice forward smash to take out Wolf, though, and it isn't even a match with Meta Knight almost at his final smash.
Yeah, I mean, that could make all the difference here. Although if...
Ooh, we are going to the far platform. Oh, but Meta Knight says, no, you're coming back.
Yeah, I mean, this could be what Meta Knight needs to get an early lead. But I mean, he cannot let the problem is he can't let Wolf heal that damage away. Like, they're still low damage. Any damage that Wolf gives is gonna stick.
Yep.
And see, Wolf's already he had a lead for a second.
For a brief second, yeah.
We'll see. So, but man, all those corkscrew attacks just Wolf can't dodge. He's not quite sure what to do with that. So, although now, there you go. You don't need to run right into it, Wolf.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, it is so close.
It is, and I mean, it's just the hard part is they're both chip damage characters. Like, yeah, Meta Knight's corkscrew attack can do a lot of damage.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh man. Well,
there we go. It is 1-1.
Indeed, it is 1-1. Meta Knight just really, I mean, he was doing better on the whole than Wolf in the damage department. But I mean, just that one bad recovery on that map, and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess at least it's not going to be a 3-0 as we go into round 3 back on Fourside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in round 3 we have Excalibur Excalibur running Pyra on nickname Kyrie. On attack 1, defense 3, support 3, Gold Mario Lindis AI versus King K. Rool, nickname K. Rool, running attack 4, defense 1, support 2, Halberd Eevee AI.
Yeah.
I want to give it to King K. Rool here. Like we've just seen him be so good this season, but Pyra has also been improving. Like she is no slouch either, and we have seen her combo so well, especially with Golden Mario. I think she could just overpower him.
Yeah, I mean, like some of K. Rool's attacks will break through that Gold Mario, but he also does have a few multi-hits, like his up smash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean he hasn't really relied on his up smash a ton, but I mean just we've already seen how armor can just flip a match in ways you wouldn't necessarily think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still anybody's game, but I think we should just see what happens.
Yeah. Pyra versus K. Rool. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I will say, I think K. Rool does better on this map than Min Min does.
I have to agree. I'm not sure how well Pyra will do, but I do think she'll do. I do think K. Rool will have an easier time making use of this map than she will.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I
mean, I'm specifically comparing to Min Min, who was completely destroyed here. I don't think even if Pyra beats K. Rool, which by the way he's doing quite well so far. Even if she manages to turn this around and beat him, I don't think it will be like Min Min.
Yeah, no, I think this is going to be a thing of. Oh, she switches out to
nice
Mithra.
up air takes out Mithra.
Yeah, Mithra, if she can, that won't work, and this is why King K. Rool is going to be so good on this map. Like,
Okay, he does make it back. But Mithra has really been juggling him, and she has access to her final smash, which won't connect. He spot dodges through it.
Oh man, so close. I thought that was it for him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Although from here, one good hit from Pyra will kill him. Pyra, there you go.
Oh, okay. K. Rool knocks it back. If K. Rool connects with his final smash, Pyra is out for sure.
Yeah.
So
well,
she definitely needs to make sure.
As heavy as he's hitting, I think this is out. Like Pyra, I don't think Pyra can win this at this point. Like one good smash either way will take her out.
Oh, I forgot. K. Rool hasn't even been KO'd yet.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, the only real question was whether or not Pyra would get one kill or not. But K. Rool taking the win very, very decisively on this map. Said Pyra Mithra tried. I think they did a lot of damage. It's just, even if that final smash had hit, I don't think that would have changed the result. It would just be she got a KO.
Yeah. But still, I mean, it's rough for Excalibur to lose Pyra being one of their best, but
yeah.
There's still opportunities to bring it back. I think the remaining matchups could be pretty good for Excalibur. So let's go into round 4.
Yeah. Round 4 we
Super Happy Tree.
Yeah, back on Super Happy Tree. Excalibur running a Lucina nicknamed Aqua, running attack 4, support 3, Azura, Goligan, Crate AI, versus Falco running attack 5, defense 1, support 1, Might, Blathers AI. Let's see. Falco average, 0.9 average KOs, 126 average damage. Lucina is 0.9 average KOs, 130 average damage.
So basically the same.
Basically the same stat-wise. I think it's really going to come down to how they're able to recover on this map. We saw that on the last round we were here. Lucina, not like all the other Fire Emblem characters, not great recoveries. And I mean, if she gets stuck on that island on the far side of the map, that could be it for her.
Yeah, I guess guess we can see, Lucina versus Falco.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, Falco, especially with his, might, which boosts his, aerial mobility. Although, both of these are very, very much glass cannon sort of characters. Lucina, her entire build geared towards damage. Falco does have a point of defense, but, he's also has, might, which decreases his weight, so... I think...
Yeah. And I mean, we already see this with Lucina already having gotten Falco up to 97 damage. I don't... Yeah. I think Falco is going to need to do a lot better on being able to dodge those hits.
Oh, and that nice back air takes out Falco.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's getting the damage in, but unless what he really needs to do is he needs to kill her before he gets his final smash, and then hit the next.
Well, I mean, he's gonna have his final smash, so we'll see if he KOs her with it.
I mean, at this point, just get the KO and go from there.
Nope, never mind. Doesn't need it.
Never mind. Doesn't even need it.
Yeah, so Lucina taking out Falco.
And yeah, congratulations to Excalibur.
So we are going to round 5.
Yeah, good job taking it to round 5. Yeah, just very surprisingly dominating performance from Lucina, I have to say. Falco just not able to really get in there all that well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess just the range advantage from her sword. And now we have Sora versus Rob.
Yeah, Sora, nicknamed Roxas, running Defense 4, Support 3, Geese Howard, Create AI. Rob, nicknamed Rob, running Attack 4, Support 3, Gold Mario, Create AI.
So Sora just here to survive until 80 and spam his final smashes. Something he can potentially do. Rob, I feel like he's okay, he has 1.0 average KOs, so he's been fine at killing. I don't know if he'll be able to kill Sora fast enough for him to not use his final smash here.
Yeah, I think he's going to end up getting hit by them. I don't know if it will be enough, just because Sora is very floaty is the problem, and Rob has a few hits that hit really hard. Yeah. So I don't know if what we'll be able to do there.
Yeah, but I guess let's just get into it. Sora versus Rob.
Yeah.
I mean, we're back on 4 side. I think Rob probably fares still better than Min Min, but probably worse than K. Rool, even though he has decent air mobility and good up special. He doesn't have that same.
Well, I think the bigger thing is he gonna fare better with it than Sora will?
Yeah.
And I think the answer might be yes, actually. Sora has his jump air recovery, but that might also be a problem if the AI, depending on how the AI uses it, with some of those tight turns. And yeah, Sora already at 100 damage, and he's able to.
Yeah, I mean, if he just hits with his final smash, but I don't know if Rob's going to give him the chance. It's running out the clock, and I don't think, even if he does, he's not going to get a second one because of how long it took.
Yeah, I don't know that he'll get a second one. Now, this may still kill because of the place.
No, it does not.
No, it does not. But yeah, right there, he doesn't get a second one. And I mean, that's going to be a big problem. He's going to need to survive long enough to charge up to charge up. And I don't know that Rob's going to give him that. Rob being a much heavier character than Sora, he can just take some of those hits.
I mean,
And Rob,
it's worth mentioning that next year, Judd gives you 2 free stat points, where currently it's a very terrible spirit. But part of the advantage that Judd has over something like Geese Howard is that with Judd, even if you wait too long, you'll still get your second final smash. But either way...
Yep. Well, there goes Sora. And I mean, now it's back in Sora's favor. He's got a lot more charge on his final smash, so he's going to be a lot less dependent on that Geese Howard.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
he could potentially get a natural one before he gets a Geese Howard one, and then if he does, he'll have 3 final smashes this stock and take out Rob.
Although Rob, I mean, all he's got to do is one good smash at this side, like, might be able to kill if he can aim it just right.
Oh, and okay, Sora gets 1. I don't think he'll get 3 because he got his final smash as soon as he hit 80. So I don't know. Well, I mean, he'll certainly get 2, but I don't know if he'll get a third one.
Yeah, I mean, he'll start charging. I think he will get 3 this stock if.
Oh no!
No!
And...
Oh man.
Well,
yeah. Congratulations, Arsenal.
Yeah, congratulations, Arsenal. On a very close victory, came down to last hit, basically.
Yeah. Like, if Sora had gotten his final smash, that probably would have.
I think it would have auto-killed. Yeah.
Oh no, it would have certainly auto-killed. Rob was at 90.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, it's rough. You know, Excalibur going down to losers bracket. They get another chance to take it, and Excalibur is definitely a scary playoffs team.
That they are.
But yeah, Arsenal now going on to the semifinals. They are, just like Mystic, going to be 1 win away from their first ever championship appearance.
Yeah, and either way, I will be happy for them. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I think we've got 2 more matches with a little bit higher stakes coming up.
Yeah, so on to the next match.
Yeah.
So for match 3, we have Pokemon Masters versus Super Bash Sisters. Pokemon Masters just coming off of a loss against Excalibur, while Super Bash Sisters are coming off of a... who did they fight? Did they fight athletes?
I believe so.
Yeah. No, wait. They fought Third Wheels, I'm pretty sure.
Ah.
Yeah. Anyway. But Super Bash Sisters coming off of a win. It'll be interesting. Pokemon Masters getting the home team advantage. It'll be interesting to see how Super Bash Sisters handles it. What are you thinking? Which team do you think is taking this one?
Overall, I like Pokemon Masters better. Super Bash Sisters have felt really dependent on Wii Fit Trainer and Zero Suit Samus getting like almost guaranteed kills with her ults. Mm-hmm. And I don't know that works as well in the playoffs as it did the last few weeks of the main season. That being said, they are still much improved over where they were at the beginning of the season. Mm-hmm. And I do think they could take it. Pokemon Masters, they've also got a few chinks in their armor. Jigglypuff has not been the terrifying force of nature that she was in past seasons. And at times it does feel like they're really dependent on Incineroar and maybe Pokemon Trainer to a lesser extent to kind of fill in the gaps. With Lucario also being their third wheel there to make sure they get the KOs. And because of that, like it's a lot more even than it might look.
Yeah, I mean, I guess our first matchup is quite interesting, where we have Lucario versus Zero Suit Samus.
Mm-hmm. Both of them running Geese Howard. I mean, we've seen Lucario, like I was just mentioning, Lucario's at third wheel to kind of keep them solid with that just back-to-back final smashes to almost guarantee a kill. And Zero Suit Samus is very much the same, where on the off chance she doesn't get a kill with the first one, she gets the kill with the second one.
It's going to be interesting. I think if someone can make it to 80 damage and survive there, so... But the thing is, last time Zero Suit Samus had this matchup, she was fighting Snake. She was fighting Snake.
She fought Snake and she got obliterated by him all the way through. And I think Snake also got hurt. First KO was the first final smash, second KO because it's Snake was the second final smash.
Yeah.
I don't think Lucario is not quite that crazy with his final smashes. But
actually,
he's not far
I think
behind.
the problem with Snake was Snake KO'd Zero Suits normally, like with an up smash or something. And then he got his final smash when she was on her last stock, and then that was it. So Zero Suit Samus will need to avoid that happening again. Yeah. She needs to stay on two stocks long enough to get her final smashes out. But let's see, Lucario versus Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah, let's get into it. So, Lucario, nicknamed Luca, running Attack 1, Defense 3, Support 3, Geese Howard, Lindis AI. Zero Suit Samus, nicknamed Orchid, running Attack 4, Support 3, Geese Howard, Blathers AI. I will say, I do think Lucario's mobility, both of these are very mobile characters, which might... Zero Suit Samus, you're in a fight, right? There you go.
She's just trying
on the board.
Okay, and now she's at 80. So, really, she'll still want to get, I think, a couple more hits in, but okay, never mind. She'll just use it. I don't know if this kills. This is a pretty big stage. Yeah, especially since it's sent the wrong direction.
Yeah. The next one might kill. Especially if she can get, although
she gets the up smash. Okay, she uses it, and Lucario can't use his final smash while she's using hers, so he is out.
Oh, that's gonna be rough.
And he's gonna lose half that final smash meter.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have Geese Howard versus Geese Howard. If Lucario really just needs to kill her very quickly.
Because that's the thing. If Zero Suit Samus is on her last stock when Lucario hits 80, he could potentially hit her with the two final smashes and KO. But she needs to... If she gets him to 80 now, I think he's... Yeah, okay. Well, oh wait, that's not 80, that's just a normal.
Oh, that's a normal one, but that's really good for Lucario.
That's really good for Lucario because that means he can use his Geese Howard now. Get two final smashes, even though she's at 0. I think the second final smash could still potentially kill.
Yeah, especially given his there we go. He's up to 32.
Okay, that's one.
That's one. And honestly, all he needs to do is just not damage her, just let it wait, and I think he's got it. He just needs to survive.
Yep. That is I think that's Zero Suit Samus now. She's not a heavy character. Yep.
Yeah. There she goes.
First round goes to Pokemon Masters.
Yeah, and very tense match there at the end, especially once Lucario hit his final smashes. But yeah, congratulations, Pokemon Masters. I don't think there's much else here to say. This just both characters just kind of did what you want them to do.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any way Zero Suit Samus could have played that differently to win that. Except for maybe making sure Lucario got 80 damage on him before she died, but she was so close to that.
Yeah, I don't think there was any way. He was at 70 when he got it. I don't think, unless she was maybe a little more aggressive when he hit his second stock, maybe she could have gotten him to 80 before, but I don't know that that's true. I don't know that that's the case. So I don't, like you said, I don't know there's anything different she could have done.
Well, Super Bash Sisters will still have a chance as we go into round 2.
Oh yeah.
Which is going to be on Dracula Castle. And it is
Yep.
going to be Jigglypuff versus Byleth.
Yeah, Jigglypuff running Attack 2, Defense 2, Support 3, Polar Bear, Fiora, Lindus AI, Byleth, nickname Miss Hottie, running Attack 1, Defense 3, Support 3, Polar Bear, Might, Kraid AI. Dracula's Castle having been a surprisingly good map for them this season. It might also backfire a little because I don't remember if it was this season or last season. But I just remember Jigglypuff doing really well on Dracula Castle a few times.
Yeah, I think it was previous seasons.
Okay, so you know, who knows? Maybe it will give her back some of that magic she used to have. But honestly, if I'm Super Bash Sisters, I'm really hoping Byleth gets this win, and I think she can.
Yeah, you need to take out, I believe, Pokemon's current weakest. In order to stay in this match. So let's go, Jigglypuff versus Byleth.
Yep. And it's gonna be fun. They're both running Polar Bear, so we'll have to see what they do.
Yes. And Jigglypuff also having Fiora, which will last for a few seconds.
Yeah, and that will help with some of these at the moment. Like we can already see her having gotten a lot of damage early on, but you know, still kind of even.
Yeah, but now here comes Violet's side specials. Oh, and her side smash. There it goes.
There we go.
That's the thing. That is why Violet really likes this stage. Is because it's just the places where you can go on this stage are really good for her strongest move, namely her side special and her side smash.
Yep. Oh, Jigglypuff managing to armor through that, and oh man.
Jigglypuff taking out Byleth, but Byleth has 50 damage onto Jigglypuff. Here comes the final smash. I think this will hit. Yeah, but not going to do much.
Yeah.
And Byleth has her final smash at the ready. Oh, so this JPEG.
Yep, and I mean, that might actually kill on this map.
Yeah, it does.
Yep. Not too surprising. I mean, I don't think there's much Jigglypuff could have done different against that. You know, maybe roll out more, but I don't know. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Even like rollout on that map, I think Violet's side B would have covered for it. It's just so good on that map.
It is, and that's why I said I don't really know for sure. We will just have to give it. We'll just have to move on, I think.
Yeah. Move on to round 3, which I think. Conversely, Pokemon Masters are really hoping they win. Otherwise, they're in some deep trouble. We've got Incineroar versus Daisy. What are they running?
Yeah, Incineroar, nicknamed Ensign, running Attack 3, Support 4, Celebi, Blathers AI. Daisy, nicknamed Daisy, running Defense 4, Support 3, Errol, Candy Kong, Dixie AI. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Masters really want to win this because I don't see Pikachu winning against Wii Fit Trainer in the next matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, this one's really just kind of Pokemon Masters lineup is really kind of playing to, you know, let's win the matches on our home stage. So, and I mean, it's not a bad play. Like you've got, you know, Lucario, Incineroar, and Pokemon Trainer on your home map where they do really well. So I say let's get into it.
Yeah, let's just get into it. Incineroar versus Daisy.
Yeah, and let's see. Daisy has a 0.6 KO average, 114.6 average damage, versus Incineroar, who has a 1.3 average KO and a 179.8 average damage.
Yeah, I mean, like Daisy hasn't been an amazing character, but she's, you know, come through clutch in a couple matches. Oh no! Oh. That is what happens with revenge.
Yeah, that was like 80 damage in one shot.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, this is what Pokemon Masters were going for by putting Incineroar here.
Okay, Daisy has access to her final smash. She can put Incineroar to sleep and heal up a bit. No,
I mean,
he's not going to stay asleep for long. She was too far away, and I think she's about to let him get her daisies. Throws him away. 1, 2, 3. Oh no!
yeah, and, oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Uh oh!
Bye, Daisy. Bye, Daisy. I think this is about what we expected.
Yep. Well, she comes in clutch some matches. Not this one though.
Yeah, Incineroar wanted to keep his team in it.
I don't think there's that much to cover. It was, I mean,
Yep.
that's just what happens.
It's a one-sided beatdown. So, moving on to our fourth round, we have Pikachu versus Wii Fit Trainer. Pikachu, nicknamed Sparky, running Attack 4, Support 3, Zapfish, Miltank, Tifa, AI. Wii Fit Trainer, nicknamed Wii, running Attack 5, Support 3, Halberd, Rock Mario, Eevee, AI. Wii Fit Trainer, having found a lot of recent success lately, probably now, even if the stats don't reflect this, like if you just look at the last 5 to 6 weeks, probably been there, even on their main stats, like she is now their top player, averaging 1 KO and 187.2 average damage. I mean, I definitely, given the last few weeks, I definitely favor Wii Fit Trainer. Pikachu is, sitting at 0.9 KOs and 104.4 average damage. So, I mean, it's an uphill fight for sure, but, we've seen Pikachu do impressive things.
Yeah, so I guess let's just get into it. Pikachu versus Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Wii Fit Trainer is I mean, it's a pretty strong character, and Halberd's such a strong spirit to have. Oh my goodness, 50 damage already!
Oh man, that was 30 damage in one shot. I like Pikachu. Pikachu has done some great stuff, especially with all that mobility. But just Halberd on Wii Fit Trainer has made Halberd work like so few others have this season.
Well, I think a lot of others have, but it's been a pretty good.
Yeah.
There goes Pikachu.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing with.
Pikachu.
I mean, the thing also is that with Wii Fit Trainer, she's got 8 points because she's a pretty weak character in the base game.
Oh no!
Oh, misses that Salute the Sun though, so Pikachu survives. I mean, she healed from that, but.
Yep. Oh, and there she goes again. Pikachu actually starting to get in some good damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough because Wii Fit Trainer is about to get her final smash.
Yeah, I mean, if Pikachu can take her out as soon as... Okay, yep, that's exactly what he needs to do.
There she goes. I mean, but it's really just going to take one good smash attack at this point. Yeah, there we go. Bye, Pikachu.
And we are at an even match.
Yep.
2-2.
All down to the last round. So, I mean, I will give Pikachu props. He tried the entire time. And even for a while seemed to be getting the better of Wii Fit Trainer. I mean, it's just Wii Fit Trainer had a little too much going on stat-wise.
Yeah.
So...
but I guess let's just get into round 5.
Round 5, we have Pokemon Trainer, starting with Ivysaur, nicknamed Leaf, running Defense 4, Support 3, Gold Mario, Crate AI versus Dark Samus, nicknamed Neurism, running Attack 2, Defense 2, Support 3, Gold Mario, Eevee AI. So, in a lot of ways, Pokemon Masters, bringing in Pokemon Trainer, who has kind of struggled this season, but has been a long mainstay for them. Dark Samus also a struggling character for Super Bash Sisters. It's going to be interesting to see how these two fare.
Yeah, so I guess let's just get into it. Pokemon Trainer versus Dark Samus.
Yeah. I mean, on paper, I think I favor Pokemon Trainer for this, like, just because, we've seen Pokemon Trainer do good things, even if they haven't always been able to get the kill.
Yeah, so, I mean, I was gonna say, in previous weeks for the playoffs, Ivysaur has really been the standout with that spam from Razor Leaf, I believe. Yeah. But, oh my goodness, that Flare Blitz spam.
Already knocking down Dark Samus down to 1 KO.
I think... I mean, it's tough because a lot of Dark Samus's best kill moves are like her up smash, which is a multi-hit, and that's not going to work on a Golden Mario character.
Well, it'll work right now. Although that Flare Blitz spam might need to be... Charizard might need to chill on that.
Ooh, and it doesn't need much to take out Squirtle, though. We'll see if Dark Samus can do that. There we go. Back air takes out Squirtle.
In comes Ivysaur again. I mean, I don't know. Like,
ooh, Final Smash hits.
Ooh, the Final Smash hits. I don't think that will kill, but it gets in some good damage. I mean, Dark Samus does not need much to fire. Like, they could fire out that Final Smash right now. They just don't seem to want to.
Mm-hmm.
Although this is, I think this might be it.
Loses the Final Smash, and I mean, one good Flare Blitz will take out Dark Samus, but Dark Samus can still survive, potentially. Oh, does not hit that Flare Blitz because of the water.
I mean, if I'm Charizard, like, don't worry about the Flare Blitz.
Yeah, nope.
There you go.
One forward tilt takes out Dark Samus, and Bash Sisters are eliminated from the season.
Man, congratulations, Pokemon Masters. Great job, Super Bash Sisters. Y'all had a great final rally for the season. Go out with your heads held up high.
Yeah, that was an incredible playoffs run for a team that had such a difficult start to the season. They really rallied together, and I'm really interested to see what they do this offseason.
Yeah, no, I think they're going to be doing some good things.
Yes, Pokemon Masters getting to continue on. We'll see how they handle next week's Losers Bracket round. On to the final match of the week.
Yeah.
And for match 4, we have Team Villain versus Team Retro. Very interesting to see Team Villain down here so early in the playoffs.
Yeah, but I mean, it happens. Like, we've had a lot of really good teams, and even some of the teams that are, middle of the road or upper middle of the road, like, a lot of times they have characters that hit hard, and, if they get a good matchup, I mean, it happens. Like, especially in postseason. Postseason, your matchups matter more than any individual character.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we have Retro coming in to face them. I believe Retro... I don't think this is the furthest they've gotten. I believe getting to next round would be the... or the round after that would be the furthest they've gotten. But still, pretty solid deep playoffs run for Retro, so I don't think they can be too mad if this is where it ends, but I think they'd very much like to take out Villains here.
I would too if I was Team Retro. Both these teams, they're both very, very good. I do favor Villains for this matchup a little. That being said, there's a few wild cards in here. We do have Garrick Mach Monastery in here. Shadow Moses has been good for both of these teams. So, I say let's get into it and see what happens.
Yeah, and for our first matchup, we are on Shadow Moses Island. We have Bowser versus Marth. So, well, I mean, I think this is. I sincerely hope this is strategic from Retro. Where
I
this
would...
is, you know, Marth. They gave him a build. You can read off his build if you like.
Yeah, I mean it's attack 5, support 2, Azura, create AI, and I mean, I think this has to be strategic because, you know, Marth is not one of their stronger. Like he's below 100 average damage, yeah. And he's on villain's map. And if I'm Retro, I'm looking at that and I'm like, I'm putting my best. And if you look at their other matchups, like for the most part, they put their weak characters on Shadow Moses and their strong characters on their map.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is strategic because you look at Marth versus Bowser, and no matter how you cut it, Bowser's gonna beat Marth down. Now, I would love to be wrong. I would love to see Marth just completely annihilate Bowser. I think that would be hilarious. But
yeah,
this definitely feels like a...
Doesn't seem likely. Ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, Bowser versus Marth.
Let's see how the sacrificial lamb plays out. Bowser, nicknamed Godzilla, running attack 4, defense 1, support 2, Halberd, Crystal AI. Marth, nicknamed Zane, running attack 5, support 2, Azura, create AI.
So unlike some other matches, when Marth is up at 40 damage immediately, that's not because I accidentally gave him Majora's Mask. That is, in fact, because Bowser just does that.
Yep, and there we go. Bowser getting his first KO. Marth, I will say, doing his best.
Now, I think he could get a KO here, actually, because he has... if he survives just a couple more seconds, he'll get his final smash, and then his final smash should kill.
It should.
He survives that? You know, maybe... No. Okay. You could have tried your final smash, but it's okay.
Yeah, maybe. But, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't think there's anything to say there. That went completely as expected.
Yeah. Here's one thing I will say, though. If Retro's plan is to put their best characters on their own map, so that they can win those, Retro is going to have to win at least one map on one match on Shadow Moses Island in order to beat villains. I
will say that does seem to be their plan, where if you look at round 5, they do have Piranha Plant on Shadow Moses.
Okay, well...
we will have to see if that works out for them, because we've got round 2 next.
Yes, so... I think realistically, Retro's plan depends entirely on winning on... They need to win both of their matches on their map, both their matches on Garrick Mark Monastery, in order to beat villains. So their entire plan of victory hinges on this, which is...
I will say, I do think it is doable. Like, round 2 is Ridley versus Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario's been one of their better characters.
Yeah, especially on this map.
Yeah. You know, Ridley, nicknamed Rodan, running a defense 4, support 3, Gold Mario, Tingle AI. Dr. Mario, nicknamed Johnny Sins, running attack 3, defense 1, support 3, Halberd, Rock Mario, Medusa AI. I really favor Dr. Mario for this. Mm-hmm. Is it possible for Ridley to win? Yes. Is it likely? I don't think so. But anything could happen. We have seen this map be such a double-edged sword for teams.
One thing I will say is that it might be difficult for Dr. Mario's Tornadoes, the multi-hit, to break through Ridley's Gold Mario.
It could, yeah, but you know, he even though that is what they're going for with this build, we have seen just this man be dangerous with everything. So, I say let's get into it.
Yeah, Ridley versus Dr. Mario.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like as we're saying, like this is a high risk, high reward strategy. I think it'll work for him, especially next round. Well, next round will be interesting.
Yeah, but we'll see. They definitely really need Dr. Mario to win here. Oh no!
Oh no!
That is that is tough. I think that happened when villains fought Retro in the main season too, where they were on Garrick Mach Monastery, and then Ridley took out a character in like 3 seconds. I think Dr. Mario can take a KO here, but it is going to be hard to deal with Ridley's command grab.
It is, and I mean,
there we go.
There we go.
It's one.
I mean, this is still winnable for Dr. Mario.
Just don't get grabbed by those is the thing. Oh, no. Wow. That is rough for Retro.
That is very rough for Retro. Yeah, and kind of what I was saying earlier, a lot of these matches it is so much less about how good an individual character is, and it's about the map and the matchup.
Absolutely.
And this right here is what that looks like.
I don't know if there's another map that Retro could have chosen to help them in this matchup, because I'm sure they thought it was a possibility, considering how Ridley did on Garrick Mach Monastery during the main season.
I mean, everyone knows a walk-off map has these risks.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is just part and parcel of choosing them. You accept the risk of an early KO like this. A lot of teams choose to use them anyway. Some teams don't.
Yeah.
And this is why.
Yes.
So,
but I guess on to the next round.
Yeah. Yeah. Round 3, we have Bowser Jr., nicknamed Junior, running Attack 4, Support 3, Meloetta, Shedinja, Gygus AI, versus Pit, nicknamed Lucifer, running Attack 2, Defense 2, Support 3, Geese Howard, Lindus AI.
So, despite being on Shadow Moses Island and Pit not being the best character for Retro, I do think this is winnable for them, but, I mean, they need to get the reverse 3-0 in order to take this.
Yeah, I will say I do think Pit, ironically, I think because this is Shadow Moses, this actually works in Pit's favor more. Like, because it's a small stage, there's not a lot of places to hide from that final smash. Similar for Bowser Jr., of course, with how his final smash works. But, I mean, 4 versus maybe 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to get in and see.
I guess we'll see. Yeah, Bowser Jr. versus Pit.
Yeah, like Pit really has struggled this season. Not 100% sure what the play here is with, 0.6 average damage. Well, to be fair, they've got 3 really struggling characters, but Pit at 0.6 KOs, average 47 damage, versus Bowser Jr., who is 0.8 KOs and 84.5 damage.
So Bowser Jr. is noticeably better, but Pit manages to survive that hit. If he did not survive that hit, that would be over, I think.
Yeah. Okay. And here we go. I think if both of these hit, Bowser Jr.
Ooh, but he techs. That is rough.
I think that was always going to happen. I don't think that was going to kill regardless. But now it could kill.
Yeah, now that he's already... Well, he's going to heal, I think. But, yeah, he healed a bit before. No! He dodges!
Oh, no, he dodges.
That is rough. And I don't think Retro can take this one anymore.
It's going to be close. Like, if Pit can... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he's taken out... His first knocking out. I mean, if he can get rid of Bowser Jr., quickly. But I just don't know.
I don't think so. Like,
he's already about 80. I don't think he's gonna kill. Yeah, he might kill with his next Final Smash if he gets one, but now Bowser Jr. is getting his Final Smash. I don't think this will kill Pit, but it'll activate his Geese Howard. And even if he kills here, he needs to get another.
Yeah, there we go.
It doesn't kill him even.
Oh, it doesn't even kill.
Okay, but I mean, Pit does get the
okay.
kill with the with his neutral air, I think.
Yep. And yeah, like this is gonna be rough. I mean, hopefully there's enough time to charge left. Oh. No.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get any extra final smash charge, so he's fighting au natural for the rest of this match.
Yep. Oh, that worked. Right into the wall. I mean, if he can get a good up smash.
Oh my goodness, that up air juggle! I was counting Pit out. I did not think it was possible after he missed that final smash. But there we go.
Yeah, no, neither was I. There we go. Pit taking the win for his team. Keeping Retro in this.
Keeping Retro's dreams alive. This is still an uphill battle. They still need to win 2 hard matches, but it is now possible.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I will say, round 4 I think could go in their favor. Round 4 is Zombie versus Samus. Zombie, nicknamed Herobrine, running Attack 1, Defense 3, Support 3, Polar Bear, Victini AI. Samus, nicknamed Stainless, running Attack 4, Support 3, Polar Bear, Might, Eevee AI.
Samus is another character who's been really good on this stage.
Yeah, and I think the difference here is Samus is the Polar Bear antics will make it a lot harder to get the early kill on both of these. So I say let's get into it and see if Samus can pull this off. Yeah,
let's see. Zombie versus Samus. I think last week Samus, I remember her just spamming missiles and keeping him away. Now she's an Eevee AI, whereas I believe she wasn't last week.
Yeah, I mean, I think I like Samus better for this because she has better range. And we'll just have to wait and see if that holds out.
Funny thing is that both of these have pretty similar up smashes. Both of them sort of multi-hit fire moves. Samus gets the first KO. Samus maybe wants to use her charge shot here, get some early damage in before Zombie does anything to her.
She should. I don't know why she's not.
Yeah, it's not like Zombie can jump over it. Oh, yeah, but she gets taken out.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what her hesitation on using that charge shot was, but she didn't want to use it, and now she's just stacking on the damage.
Yeah, Zombie uses the final smash. We are in the middle of the stage, but this is always dangerous on such a small map. Okay,
it is. I don't. Yeah, no.
And now she just needs to press her press B, and I think so long as well, I mean not right now because it's in the air, but oh no!
Samus?
And there we go.
Oh, no.
That smash attack takes out Samus. If only she'd used that final smash, Retro would still be in this, but
yeah, no, that's all it came down to. If Samus had used the final smash, had decided to keep her distance a little bit, Retro would still be in this. But yeah. Congratulations to Villains on going on to the next round. Retro, looking for testing partners. I'm always looking for a lineup.
Yeah, Retro. I mean, this is rough for them. They had a very good season this year, and I'm sure they were hoping to go all the way. But there's next season. So
yep.
Always got time to get back to testing. A lot of new stuff to figure out. That was a pretty rough ending to a match that I think Retro was hoping they'd have a bit more of an edge in. I think they were hoping for potentially a 1-3 even.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, just high risk, high reward, and they didn't get the reward here.
Yeah, it's really rough to lose both of your matches on your home map. I think they'll definitely be looking into. I'm sure they'll still test a bit on Garrick Monastery a little bit, but I'm sure they'll be looking into other maps as well.
Mm-hmm.
But that is going to be all for this week. Tune in next week when we're going to have just two losers bracket matches. So bye everyone.
Later.